Okay, so this whole topic is around childhood stories, but then we're adding in like crushes and bullies and
Did I agree to that?
school. Yeah, I
I
guess.
didn't have any, so actually I did. That's very.
So then,
Oh, you
yeah.
did?
Mm-hmm. Okay, go
So,
tell your story.
Alright.
okay, really simple. When I was 3, I was sitting on the floor. My brother was watching over me, and I guess there was a trail of ants. You know, it was like around rainy season, and ants are poopy. And so I don't know, maybe my brother told me that I just looked at the trail of ants. I like poked at one, or like I smushed one and I just put it into my mouth.
How old were you? Wait.
3. I was
Okay.
practically I was a toddler. While we're on the talking about of eating something, you want to talk about your Lego
My Lego.
situation?
So when I was a kid, I had the. Let me see if I can find a picture. I had the SpongeBob Lego set. Oh my god, it was this one.
Oh,
So I
pull
had
it
I
up.
had I had this, and they
What the
they had
fuck?
like, so you see these mini Krabby Patties, and you know like how
Uh-huh.
they have these little circle ones. So
Uh-huh.
I had a glass of milk that I had right next to my Lego set, and I dropped the Krabby Patty in the Lego, and for some reason my dumbass decided to like, instead of like patting down the Lego or like washing it, I took off the first bun and I tried to like sip the milk off of the Krabby Patty, and like one of these just like flew in my mouth, and I
Oh,
and I swallowed it. And I was like so scared at that time. I started crying and my mom called my dad.
oh,
And then
Oh
and
my god.
and
oh
then
no.
and then I was really like, "Dad, what do I do? I swallowed a Lego." And he's like, "You're just going to poop it out. You're fine." And I did poop it out.
Wait, how do you know if you pooped it out?
You see it
Because
in your
Legos don't stay in your stomach because of acid.
Going on to that, do you want to talk about am I the only one that stole something? I was like gonna be like,
No.
"Oh, did you guys were you guys a delinquent when you were younger?"
Did we steal? I don't remember me stealing anything.
I remember I had once. I think I told you guys. I don't know. Was that
Talk
like
about it.
um I stole a teacher's tape dispenser. It
Oh
was one of
my
the classic
god.
ones. No, no, no. It's because like when I was younger, I don't know why, but like I was so mesmerized by the the
By
tape.
the tape dispenser?
Yeah, no, yeah. It looked so nice. And then like this one day I was like I think we were like folding our blankets because we just like woke up from a nap. And I saw the tape dispenser just right there staring at me. So what I
You
did was
woke
I
up from
just
a
took
nap
it.
at school? That's nothing
I
to
mean
me.
Wait,
like
how old were you? Was this in like
I was in preschool.
preschool?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
forgot preschool. You get like nap times, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even
But
the
I
good
never
old
sleep
times.
during that time.
I
I
miss
always
when we
just
had
stare
nap
at the
time.
teacher. I don't know why. Alright, so then like I was looking like left and right to make sure no one was looking at me, and I took it quickly and put it in my in my jeans pocket.
Damn, Noemi.
You actually like fucking looked both ways and then you stole it.
I'll hit two birds, one
Yeah.
stone with this one. So I stole a purple Sharpie when I was in kindergarten. So, um, what? Like, I never saw purple Sharpie before, and this was like during religion class because I went to a Catholic private school and blah blah blah. And so we were like reading the children's Bible or whatever, and I saw the teacher marking stuff with the purple Sharpie, and I was so
You
mesmerized
wanted.
by it. I wanted it so badly. And so once the teacher walked out, I was just like I took it. And I still have that guilt to this day because I don't think the
Because
teacher knows.
you stole that.
Yeah.
Bruh.
And the only preschool story I have um is that my ex used to go to the same preschool as me. And
Oh
I
yeah, I
like
forgot about that.
yeah. And then
Who's your ex?
You can.
John. His name is John. Yeah.
I never knew about this guy.
Yeah,
What?
you never know about
I
yeah.
I didn't know about
What?
him either until like you told me. I was like, what the fuck?
And then your other friend too, what's his name? Like I
Oh yeah,
forgot
oh
his
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
your
know who you're
other
talking about.
childhood friend,
Yeah.
yeah. Dude, I found his Instagram and I saw one of his like I was kind of stalking him. Don't judge me.
You're
Okay,
weird.
so I saw his like profile, like one of his Instagram posts, and it was him when he was like younger. And then I was having like deja vu. I was like, wait, who the fuck? He looks so familiar until I finally talked to John, and he's like, "Yeah, you also went to the same preschool with him." I'm like, "Holy crap, really?" I was like, "No wonder why he looks so familiar." I think I had a crush on him in preschool. He looked really cute back then, but I don't know what happened now.
He
Going on, let's talk about your Monster Jam phase and like the Little Pony phase from Noemi. You got
okay.
phases.
Oh my god.
If
So,
if you guys don't know what Monster Jam is, um, it's basically just monster trucks in this giant like arena filled with like cars and ramps, and they would just drive around doing flips and like crushing those cars.
Oh,
And
I think I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
and my favorite monster truck was Gravedigger. I have a picture of it right here. Hold on. This was my
Ooh.
guy right here. I love this guy. So when I was a kid, my dad bought me those like remote control cars of Gravedigger, and he would buy like a lot of shit. And I think there was one where he would do a backflip, but it was so loud it literally scared me, so I would never like play with it. And
also,
then
you're scared of it.
one
Okay.
time they actually took me to like the concert. So I was like up here somewhere,
Well, wait,
and
really?
I got to see my boy, but we stayed there for like 20
No,
minutes because we
My
just wanted to
boy.
see him.
my boy.
My boy.
Dude, I still love Gravedigger. I think my parents bought me like the Monster Jam game that I played on like my PS3. It was so fun.
So, Noemi, your little pony phase.
Oh, there's nothing much about it. Just that, like, I was really obsessed with it, and I had this like, um, I had a huge group of people who were also like obsessed with it. Like, at first, I actually wanted to be. I forgot. Twilight. Do you guys know Twilight?
Yeah, I know Twilight.
Yeah.
Yeah. At first, I wanted to be Twilight, but one of my friends got her. So then I was like, okay, you know what? I want to be Applejack. And then like,
Applejack.
I started to like want to be her. So then like, I started acting like her in a way. Like, I started having this like, I don't know, this like country accent, and I tried to be like really
Oh.
honest because you know like Applejack's honest.
Mhm.
And yeah, there's nothing much about it. Just that I was really obsessed, and I just know a lot about her.
I guess I can
Okay.
also talk about my Sonic phase. So
Oh shit.
I had so I used to love like Sonic. Like his like I used to
Mhm.
play like all of his games. I had like minifigures I would ask for Christmas. And then you know like how he runs? He like runs with like his hands behind his back like Naruto.
Oh
I
shit. Yeah.
genuinely thought that would make you run faster.
Oh shit.
So if you saw me at recess in elementary school, you would have seen me run like that. Like I dead ass thought that would make you run faster. So I was running with my hands behind my back and shit.
But then, if you want to go into that one, you want to talk about the race.
I he he
He's on the chubbier side.
yeah,
Yes.
he is very on the chubbier side. He used to bully me in elementary school for like no reason. So when so he was pretty much like my childhood bully in elementary school.
Mhm.
And he would just like there's this one time like during PE, he saw me I was like pretty fast when I was a kid. Like I was one of the fastest runners, and like he was like, hey, I bet I could beat you in a race. And then I was like, okay, let's do it. And then we did it, and this man was the slowest person you could ever see in your entire life.
Shit.
And the funniest part, okay, so the track was literally just a line like this, and like I was here, and you would have to go up and then run back. So
Yeah.
I was already here. This man was here, and then while
Oh
I'm turning
no, he
back,
did him dirty.
while I'm turning back, he turns back as well, and I still beat his ass. Like he was so slow. Like that man was literally so fucking slow. Everyone was laughing at him, and like I think now he
He even
tries to
tried to
like,
cheat.
yeah, he cheated and he still lost. So
Do we have any other bully stories?
I have my third grade teacher.
Oh shit. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So I was such a like annoying kid in elementary school,
Mhm.
and I still am. But my third grade teacher hated me so much, and I think it was also my first grade teacher. My second grade teacher was actually chill. My third grade teacher, literally like during times when we would have like speakers up like in front of the class, she literally like
Mhm.
picked me up by like my collar and just dragged me to the
What
to like
the
right next to
fuck?
her seat.
Wait, that
No
is
way.
that's not.
Yeah, and
uh,
yeah, she would do that like a lot.
that's not allowed,
Literally
That's
right?
so sad.
literally like
That is.
everyone who knew me, they were just like, Are you fine?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." It's just kind of funny that they were doing that because
Oh, you just like
they were
you
just
know.
bullying me for like no reason.
Honestly, you're getting carried,
They
man.
thought
Like
they
you
thought
don't
I
gotta
wasn't.
walk anymore.
What do you mean I was
That's
getting
so true.
carried?
You said that your third grade teacher carried you from the collar, right?
Yeah,
Or something like that.
I was
So you
light
don't
as
gotta
hell.
walk.
Yeah, I didn't
So
have
you
to.
don't.
I mean, she didn't even call me over. She just like walked up to me and just dragged me across. I was like, why?
That reminds me of like my kindergarten to like first grade experience. I I guess I was really stupid because I remember for kindergarten, in private school you have to like I guess people were more smarter. I guess I wasn't because like I don't know. But like within like the first 2 weeks of school, my kindergarten teacher called up my dad. I was like, "Hey, your daughter just doesn't listen." I and
I
then
think my I think my teachers also put that.
and then and then like later on, my dad's like, "I'm pretty sure you just thought kindergarten and like first grade was just like preschool where you could do whatever you want." And I guess that's what I did. And in first grade, holy fuck, I hated my teacher with a passion. She was like a Karen, um, and on top of that, my English was terrible because I grew up with like a family household that spoke Mandarin most of the time, and then like my English grammar was absolute shit. And so I got into a lot of trouble in first and kindergarten. And one time, you know, like field day. Do you
Oh
guys have
yeah,
field day?
yeah,
Oh
we had
yeah.
Yeah.
field days.
Yes.
So I would be with my group, right? Like with a bunch of like other students, and then I got tired, right? It I laid back down, but I didn't see what was behind me. And when I laid back down, I was between someone's like a guy, like another kid's legs. I was like,
What the fuck?
uh, yeah. And then the guy was like got super creeped out and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I didn't see you." And then he was like, "Did you do it on purpose?" And I was like, and at that time I didn't know what purpose meant. So I was like, "Well, what do you mean by purpose? What does purpose mean?"
His
Or
purpose.
like or like he said like, "Oh, did you do it intentionally or intentionally?" I was like,
Why is his
what
vocabulary so
Bro, why
big?
is
Dude, this is private school, man. You had to like take a
Oh.
standardized testing to get into the school. But since my two siblings got in, pretty much I had automatically got in. But I'm pretty sure if I had to take that standardized testing to get in,
Certified
I didn't.
stupid.
I didn't certified So I didn't know. I was like, I didn't. Or I'm pretty sure I said I did it on purpose because I didn't know what it means. I had to sit outside for the whole time. And then my teacher's like, "Did you do it on purpose?" I was like, I don't know. I didn't mean to." And then he had to call my parents thinking I'm like some kind of like sicko that I'm like looking at someone's like, like it's kind of like weird. And I was like, dude, what a fucking mess, man. You guys have marathon day, like where you just run around and then get a popsicle at the end.
I think it was the same day as field day.
Yeah. So some odd reason I always get in trouble on those motherfucking days. And in third grade, it was marathon day, and I always joke around with my brother being like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you!" Like with every
Oh, I
sibling, right?
remember the.
Mhm.
And I turned to my classmate and like I was like, "Oh, can I have that ball or something?" And then the girl is just like, "No, I'm playing with it." I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you!" Like as a joking way, but I guess they can't take a joke. And since it's a fucking private school, right? Like Catholic private school, they're like hella strict on those kind of shit. And they're like thinking that I got a weapon in my fucking bag or something, thinking I'm gonna actually kill her. So then that day I was super scared because like the girl went to my teacher being like,
I'm
oh my
sorry.
gosh, she threatened me, blah blah blah. I was like, no, I thought everything was
What the?
chill. I thought everything was chill, okay? Throughout the whole day I was just coloring my book. And then I got pulled to the teacher thinking like, oh, nothing's wrong. And then finally she sat me down and she's like, did you try to threaten a student? Blah blah blah. And she's like, I was like, yeah, I don't know. And then he's like, okay, I'm gonna bring you to the vice principal, but currently he's out of his office, so we'll do it to you later. I don't know if you're gonna be running in the marathon in the first place. I'm like, oh, you gotta be shitting me. And,
I am in somewhere
um,
in America. That's
I
all I'm
did
gonna
get
tell
to
you.
run in the marathon, but then the teacher brought the vice principal out to the marathon
What the
place,
fuck? They just
pulled
pulled
me
you
out,
out?
while I was like mid running, and
Mhm.
then he like and I went to the vice principal. I was like, where did you get all this violence from? Are you watching like a movie that's really violent? And I'm like, I just say that to my brother as a joke, and then he's like, "Oh, we don't take those as a joking matter, you know. This is kind of more a serious matter, kind of shit." I'm like, and then he
I'd whoop
called
her
my
ass on the
parents.
spot, like not even
Yeah,
joking.
and then so I finally I went home early. I'm like, okay, sure, I don't get a popsicle. That's kind of sad, but I get to go home early. My mom was
If they
kind
were
of
plugging
pissed.
my,
Came to my dad. He's like,
I don't know.
you just said I don't. Oh, you said that you're gonna kill her. And I was like, yeah. And then he's like, damn, your school's a pussy. I'm like, yeah, I
That's what
know,
I'm
right?
saying. I think that's what we all said. We were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, bruh, okay, you know.
My God, I have a fucking.
What?
I didn't get in trouble, but I got a person in trouble. Okay,
Wow.
so I went to this after school program. It wasn't like for like special ed or anything. It was just like to go there to do your homework and then like play games afterwards.
Was it like Park and Rec?
Yeah, it's pretty much park and rec. And that was yeah, so um one of the students there was one of the people who working at parking recs like child. So
Oh,
um when we were done doing our homework, we got sent out to do like to play at recess, right? And for some reason she got hella pissed. She took off her boot and she literally threw it at
so then, Noemi, do you want to talk about the preschool that like the preschool then found other friends and like left you out or whatever?
Um, sure, I guess.
Go ahead.
So, um, I met this girl in like preschool, and we like were best friends. And it was like in a different school. We
Yeah.
met again, but this time she had like other friends behind her, and I just wanted to be friends with her. I just said hi to her, and she's like, "Oh, we can't be friends because she met new friends." And I was like, "Wait, this is bullshit. Because like we can still be
this
friends." And she's like,
bullshit.
"No, it's not like that." And I was like, "Okay then." So then like I had to go to kindergarten without any friends, and I had to make new ones, which it was also really hard too.
What the hell?
Bro, she was so mean too, and she later on became like one of the popular girls
Oh,
that
of
everyone
course.
admired, and I really hated that. I was so mad at her just because of that too.
I really hate that.
What a
Really-
Yeah.
bitch.
Why would yeah, we've been best friends for so long and well, not really that long, but
Not
like
anymore.
Yeah,
not anymore, yeah. But
That's a
yeah.
fucking dick move.
I
bruh.
know.
I feel like that happens a lot in like middle school, right? Though that kind of shit.
Yeah, that's just
Mhm.
middle school stuff,
That's
honestly.
just that's just kids being assholes. Like in
Exactly.
general.
That's fucking puberty for everybody.
Ready for these long marathon
Yeah, go
stories.
for it.
Yes.
So let's say, okay, the two names, Maya and Emma. I'll just call it those two. So I'll talk about Emma first because it was in fifth grade. So in fifth grade, it was all like we became best friends because one of our other friends just kind of left us for this other friend. So we were just kind of stuck with each other. She was so nice, very sweet at first, but then she had that reputation of like shit because in third grade, um, she like porn at the time to her best friend, but she's such a big loudmouth. So she told everyone in our class, which is pretty much consists of 60 people. And so everyone knew her of that girl just like watches porn and shit. Nice. Her mom was Filipino. And
That's what I'm talking about.
she always liked me because I was the nice girl that like seemed very she always compared me like, oh, why can't you be like Victoria more kind of shit, right? So then he brought me to like Seattle and Hawaii, and then we like traveled together and stuff like that until I think sixth grade came along, and then she put up with this facade of depression. Like she she put up like I honestly think that she like used depression as like a way to have attention towards her. And so she's like, oh yeah, guys, I got depression and
Then
shit.
I
And
mean, if
then
she's like using depression to get attention, that's not depression.
exactly. And I was so mad at her about that to this day because I had to back her up with that shit to everyone else. I was like, yeah, she does, you know. And I liked this guy and she knew about it. She started dating that guy. Came up to me and was like, "Oh, the only thing that is holding me back from dating her is because of that porn thing that happened in third grade." I was like, "Oh, that's not true." And she said that it was like an ad that popped up by accident.
The porn ads, yeah, we love
Yeah,
those.
the
Uh-huh.
porn ads.
No.
That's what she made me believe because she has came up to me and was like, "You don't believe that, right? Like it wasn't by accident. It wasn't true." But I'm pretty sure it's
She
true.
gaslit the
But
fuck.
so
Mhm.
yeah, and so I was like, nope, she didn't do that. It was an ad. It was you should date her anyways, right? And so, right, she wanted to put salt in the wound. And on my birthday, she said for my birthday card, she's like, "Oh, I love you so much. Thanks, bestie." Blah blah blah. But then at the end, she said, "P.S. Sorry for stealing your man's, but happy birthday." But
What?
or like
No.
What?
better luck
She's
next
fake.
time.
She's fake.
What the fuck?
It's so
Why'd you
bad.
say
And
that?
then I know, right? Like
She's
who the fuck
fake, bro.
says that shit, right? So then when that happened, she dated that guy, but then I guess they broke up for like I don't know.
That she
I'm
fucking
pretty sure they
came
did.
back.
Yeah. And then she would always try to be with my crush for some odd reason. Like I had this crush on this guy for like 4 years or something, and then I'd be playing Roblox with that guy. And then, it would be chill. And then she'll be like, "Why didn't you invite me?" And then I'll sometimes see her just explicitly leave me out and then try to play with him, with them, just those, with
What the fuck?
like themselves.
Now she's trying to steal your man's again.
Yeah. And I'm just like, oh, why? I didn't do anything.
Oh,
And I never, like, and she always talks about herself and all that shit. When I realized that toxicity, I finally left her and then went to the third person that was within our like best friends that was starting in, which was Maya.
let's go.
And then this was actually recent, which I'll tell the story, which has happened in ninth grade. Um, Pretty much, she goes, she goes to Shasta. Okay, she goes to Shasta, and
Yeah, you
and
just had to do that.
yeah, I had to do that, And so I can't really remember what happened, but she blocked me once we graduated and unblocked me. It's like, hey, I miss you so much. Like, don't you miss me? Like, we used to be so close, and
She's
then
mentally ill, bro.
yeah, and so before that, we had an eighth grade graduation party, which I did not go to because I hate everyone from my middle school. They were all fake ass, right?
Whoa,
So,
whoa.
no, I'm being dead serious. It's like they're all really fake. Even I told Maya not to go, but then she still went, and she got into a huge ass fight that involved the parents screaming at each other, like the parent screaming at a student and whatever. And so when I tried to reach out to that other girl that got involved, she called me out as fake and shit, and then blocked me. And so fast forward to that, and then she unblocked me, and I was like, "Oh, I miss you" and stuff. And then I didn't really talk to her much because I can just feel this, ugh, right? And she told me that she made a new friend that wears glasses, tall, likes BTS, Asian, black hair,
What the fuck? Everything.
kind of, yeah, kind of creepy,
Gay.
And then so she had this other friend that was obsessed with BTS and wanted to know everything about me, and I got super creeped out. Like Maya was telling me like, "Hey, she found your middle name. She wants to know where you live." And she also and at that time I was going to the BTS concert and stuff, and she's like, "Which seats did you get?" Like she wants to know which seats you got, and then Maya was telling me that how she doesn't like the girl either, and then she told me to block her. Okay, and the fathom of that is once I blocked her, that girl went on Omegle and told people that I was putting out nudes and shit. And
What
so
the fuck?
a bunch of random dudes just started texting me or like DMing me at my Insta and was like, "Yo, yeah, a girl on Omegle was like, you were sending out nudes." And I was like, first off,
Why are they
I'm
DMing you? Like they want some
only
or like?
14. Yeah, I'm like, I'm only 14. I don't know who you are. I blocked them, but then I got one information from a guy that was like, "Hey, like I got a person saying that you were sending out nudes on Omegle," and I was like, "Who?" And he's like, "I don't know, but it was just a girl on Omegle that was giving out info." So I was like, and I was freaking out. I was like, I went to Maya and was like, "Who the fuck is doing this? Do you know?" Like, and then she's like, "Oh, like they're like petty shit, right?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, why do I gotta get involved in this?" And so I was like, "Dude, you're the one that told me to block her. It's not me that did it, right?" And so she blocked me again, and she's like, "No, you're such a fake ass bitch. Like I didn't do anything. You were the one that blocked her." And I was like, "You know what? Okay, fine." And then she blocked me. A few months later, I think a year later, the girl that did that Omegle shit DM'd me. Was like apologizing to me, and a little update on Maya. Pretty much, she's still talking shit about me to her friends,
What the
like the
fuck?
one or two friends, being like, "Oh,
That's
look at this fat ass. Like, look at her." Because she has pictures of me back when I was in middle school and I was more on the chubbier side. And she's like, "Dude, she's such a fat ass. She was so stupid and toxic and blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, what? Because at that time, she was as chubbier or more than me. I don't know about now because she blocked me on everything.
self-sabotage.
Yeah. And so then she's way more toxic, and she told me that that girl, she felt suicidal because of her, because she would call her like Ching Chong, because she's also Asian, and like call her the coronavirus and shit like that, and like bully the shit out of her with her group of friends. I'm like, "Okay, I'm so sorry for you. You have to go to the same school as her." I oh my god. If they watch this VOD, they know what they done and shit.
There was this one girl in middle school where, like, I think we got really close, but
Mhm.
my friends were actually making fun of her because,
Oh
like,
shit.
I don't know, because she was kind of like an outcast. And
Mhm.
since I was like kind of the nice person, I was like trying to like bring her in. trying to be friendly with her and shit, stuff like that, and like I totally regretted it. Back in middle school, like she knew I liked the guy, and I knew she liked the guy.
Mhm.
So, I think I was in like a guitar rehearsal or a performance. We were performing in front of the whole school,
Mhm.
and her crush is in my guitar class, and he sat next to me, and we were just talking casually, right?
Yeah.
And then like right after the performance ended, she came up to me and then she was so mad. She was like, "Oh, why are you talking to my crush? Why is he laughing? What are you guys talking about? Why is he so close to you?" And I was like, "Dude, we had to whisper because we were in a performance."
Yeah.
And he was just asking me how to do certain stuff in the performance. And then she just got so
Jesus.
mad at me, bro. And she was like, "Oh my God, don't talk to him. Like, why are you trying to steal my man?" Like, I know you know I like someone
No.
else. Why would I steal your man? And I was about to say, "Oh, he's not gonna like you anyways." But
What
I
the
didn't want to be that mean.
fuck?
I didn't want to be that mean to her.
Oh, I thought she said that to you, and I was like, "Okay,
No.
honey,
Oh
no."
no. No. The guy, I actually asked him if he likes her back. He told me no, and that she was really ugly. And then I didn't tell her. I never told her because like I felt bad.
Mhm.
But at the end, I did tell her because like she got on my nerves. She kept like being so toxic to me after what happened that like I had to do something, you know?
Yeah.
Like yeah, but anyways, I shouldn't have been friends with her if I knew that she was this toxic.
Your friends talking shit behind your back.
Oh my, oh,
Okay.
it was back in like
What do you gotta
elementary. I
do?
had like everyone in my grade, all the girls were like in this one like girl group. Like
Mhm.
all the girls were like friends, and I was in that friend group. And you know the best friend that I had in preschool? Yeah, she was in that group, and it was kind of awkward
Oh.
between us.
Mhm.
Mm. But there was this another girl who I don't know why she kept outing me. Like she would make fun of me like behind my back, but she wouldn't even know like I'm next to her. I don't know. This one time like I was walking right behind her and then there was this group of other girls
Mhm.
and she was like bad mouthing me. Like she was like making fun of me. And then right when she turned around, she saw me and then she's like, "Oh, sorry." And then she like completely ran away. And
What
I was
the
just like,
fuck?
they're like, What?" Since
Dude,
I
what
was
a
like really nice
pussy.
back then, like I never really like stood up for myself, so I just like stood there. Like I didn't know what to say.
You just said,
You should have
I
said, "Hey, yo, come back here." What did you just say? Say it in my
get your
face.
ass back here.
Get your ass
yeah.
back here.
No, I was never in a fight because I was like a really nice person back then, like way too
I love how you're
nice.
saying back then like you aren't now. I
I
mean, at
was
least you
way
like
too nice
stand
back
up for
then.
yourself now. I hope.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess that's the only thing that improved to me. Like first real relationship was in back in middle school, but it never really lasted that long. It was like my first relationship was a whole month. And I broke up with him because like I kind of lost feelings. And there was this
Dang, that fast.
to
Woo!
be
That
honest
shit just
though,
came and went. It's just
I
gone.
mean it wasn't really my fault. Like I had a crush on him for like only a month. And then like
Oh, yeah,
one of my
that happens.
friends knew that we liked each other, so she like kind of forced us into a relationship. Like I wasn't even ready.
Yeah, Aaron.
I don't know if Carl knows. I don't think
No,
he
I do
knows.
not know.
Oh,
But keep
well,
going.
uh so this also links to my second ex. So like there's this other guy who actually like he kind of encouraged me to break up with him. He's like, "Oh, if you break up with your current boyfriend, then I'll break up with my current boyfriend. I mean girlfriend."
What
And
the
I was like
fuck?
Whoa.
and I was like, "Okay, deal." Because I was actually losing feelings for my first, right? So I
Mhm.
broke up with him and he broke up with his girl, and then like I think he liked me, but then like a month later he told me he kind of confessed, like indirectly. He had like he pretended that like um he was one of my friends in this through social media. Like he was talking to me in like on Instagram with his account, but he pretended that like um he was my friend, and like
What the fuck?
my friend like stole his phone or something just to text me. Do you like cricket? And I was like, why? Cause like I never told anyone I liked him, cause
Mhm.
he was like a best friend to me, a really close best friend. So I didn't want to ruin anything. I
Yeah.
just like liked it as like that we're that close as a friend. So I was like, why? And she was like, oh, because I feel like he likes you. And I was like, there's no way, because I know he likes someone else. And then she's like, no, I doubt it. I feel like he likes you. And I was like, then why don't he say it to my face? And he's like,
Say
oh,
it to my face, bitch. Don't be a pussy.
Because that's
yeah,
hard.
exactly. And then like I think like it was like winter break when he confessed to me like through a game. It was through like PUBG. We were playing
Bruh.
PUBG.
Oh shit!
Bro, y'all playing
And he
PUBG. He's
liked
like, I
me. I
like
was
you,
like,
by the way.
Oh my god! Oh, get that quick headshot. Oh, I really like
He's
you.
like,
You
oh,
want to
nice
go on a
shot.
date?
I have a crush on you, by the way.
nah,
I'm
and
like, what
I
the
gave
fuck?
him. He was trying to kill me. He told me to go in this room. So he had his grenade out. And then I was like, okay. I stood there.
And
And then right
he's
when he
like,
went
date
into
me.
the room, he threw the grenade. I ran out, closed the door, and he blew up.
You're so
Oh,
fucking
dude.
troll.
So he confessed, and then right after he asked me out, and I said yes because I actually really liked him. And then, like, not even a week in, and he said he needed a break because, like, he said he still had
Oh,
feelings for another girl. I was like, what the fuck?
bro. So that PUBG shit didn't mean anything to you?
I think he just realized that like if you liked him, you would have taken the grenade with him. Why didn't you take the grenade with me? I thought we were together.
Another week passed, and then I asked him out again because I realized he liked me. Just like by like gestures, you know? Like
Mm.
you can tell when they like you by like certain things that they do.
Yeah, so it's like the signals.
Uh-huh. So I asked him out again, and then we dated. But then like when I was like in school with him, he would always give like his attention towards the other girl that he liked, and I saw that, so then I
Then
broke
why
up
the
with
fuck
him.
did he just not say no?
Exactly. I don't know. I asked him why, and he said he had feelings for me and her at the same time.
Bruh.
I was like,
Dude, what a
okay,
fucking
she can have
player.
you.
What the hell?
He is
She can
so
have you.
upfront of being a douchebag.
He is
Holy
a
crap.
douchebag, and he actually goes to our school.
But
You know, right?
Ooh, yeah.
I
I
know
don't
you hated
him
him
like
back in freshman
because
year.
he talked shit about me for being on my phone during in Mr. Aluwat's class. Shout out
oh,
to Mr.
that
Aluwat. I
wait,
love him.
no. Okay, never mind.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
is it?
Yes.
Wait. Can you DM it to me?
But
I don't think I
yeah,
told anyone that I was in a relationship with him because we kept it like private. We never told anyone.
I mean, I guess it's better that way because if things do go wrong, then it's not that much of an issue for anyone.
Yeah, I
yeah.
kind of expected that because he's kind of like a playboy, to be fair.
We hate
You
this.
heard about his current relationship right now. It's like hella toxic.
It is.
It is like holy shit. And then in freshman year, the reason why I hated him is because well, not only because of his facade and how he thinks he's all
See,
the
now I
shit,
get the PUBG thing.
but then he like since in freshman biology class I was on my phone a lot, and then the teacher Mr. Alawat would let me have my AirPods in all the time, and but I would still be getting A's, straight A's in that class. Mr. Alawat doesn't mind me using my phone, but when it comes Mr. Alawat's like, yo, put your phone away. And then I would be still like scrolling through like I don't know Pokemon Go or something
Let's
and
go.
like Instagram. And then so he said like, "Oh, why is Victoria just on her phone so much? You should get it all." And I'm like, "Bitch, at least I'm getting the A's. So goddamn, like I heard it from Mo. She's like, she doesn't. He's really smart, but he just doesn't put it to use. So he like gets B's and C's, even though he's like hella smart or some shit. Aaron?
Yeah, nickname. Fine.
Jaeger?
But
Wait,
base, what?
Nothing.
yeah,
Okay.
sorry. Go ahead.
But basically, like, I don't know. I think he was flirting with me because, like, he would like he would ask someone to give me like heart shaped, the heart
Oh,
shaped
that thing. Yes, yes, I know.
wrappers. Yeah, he would
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
ask someone like right when I
Wait, are
get
those the
out
ones
to
that
like
you
a
have on your
push.
binder?
Yeah, those are all from
Why do you
him.
have those still?
It happened for a whole ass week. He right when I get out of a push, there would be this guy who would like give me the heart shape the heart shaped like gum wrappers, and then he would say, "Oh, he didn't he doesn't want me to tell you like who sent it, but I'm just gonna tell you anyways." And I was like, "Oh yeah, okay then."
Okay then.
But I asked
It's kind
why,
of
and he said like,
stupid.
"Oh, I don't know why. He just told me to send it to you." And it happened for a whole week until like it stopped because I said like I I didn't like him.
Bro.
So you just took him and left.
Yeah.
What a
Oh my
fuck.
god.
Except the hearts though.
Yeah, we take those. Yeah, give
Okay.
it out to the public
Uh,
for everyone to
Yeah,
know.
give it out to the public. Yes, the
okay.
T
Let's
X's.
see.
Slap him on the shit.
Okay. So this also happened around the beginning of this school year. So you remember Cricket, the guy you hate, right?
Yeah, the cricket.
Yeah.
His name is Cricket, right?
Yeah.
We're naming him. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, you know him, right, Carl?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was around the beginning of the school year. He was still dating his ex that he had in quarantine. During quarantine, they like dated.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
her.
you know her,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 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 yeah.
And so we started getting closer, like me and him. We started talking a lot because we both played Valorant, and we would always play together as like a duo or something. And then she would get so mad just to see us talk like
But that's
in
my duo.
person.
That's my duo.
She doesn't even play video games, so
What the fuck? Then like what? What?
I don't know. She was just really toxic. She got mad at me for just talking to him. And then she would like DM me like on my Instagram, like, "Oh, hi sis, I need to talk to you about something." And then when I don't answer for like a few minutes, she would block me.
Hmm?
The
Like
fuck?
right when I opened the chat, like I'm blocked. I couldn't even respond. And then she would talk to me through his account too, saying, "Oh, do you like cricket? Like what are you guys?" I'm like, "Oh, we're just friends. We play Valorant." And she's like, "Oh, well, I don't want you guys talking." I was like, "Oh, okay, I respect that." And but then Cricket, he was like, "Oh, just keep talking. I don't like her anyways." I was like, "Wait, what? What?
Whoa.
What?"
What the
And
fuck?
then
What the-
like in person, we would be talking and I see the girl, right? I would try to distance myself from him. I would be like, "Oh, your girlfriend's right there. We shouldn't be talking." And he's like, "No, keep talking. I don't care about her." I was like, "Okay, what the
Jesus
fuck?"
Christ.
Dude.
So
I
now that's
tried
a
to
Such a
avoid
menace.
him.
dick
Now that guy's a
move.
menace.
Yeah. And then she told me about like how he went out with like a few girls that he played with in Valorant, and I think I know them because like we all played as like a whole squad.
That
And
must have been so awkward.
yeah, that was when they broke up. Like right
What
after
the
we
wait?
hung out
Okay,
with
now
them.
that's
Oh.
worse. Okay, that's even
Yeah,
more awkward.
Yeah, yep.
they
Mm-hmm.
broke up. I became friends with the ex, and then he got in a relationship with one of the girls from Valorant,
But
which they're currently dating right now.
but the other girl's actually so nice. Like I'd see her and she'll say hi to me and stuff like that.
Oh,
The ex,
the
not the
ex.
current one right now.
She is nice, but she's toxic, like low key.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
that's what
blocked me
made
on
cricket
everything.
toxic, right?
Yeah.
Quick story. We
Uh-huh.
can elaborate it on even more. So his name is John. Okay, John.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Scene.
his name is John.
That's such an annoying name.
What did he? I mean, okay, what do you want it to be?
I don't know. Just keep it to John,
Just keep it with
Hey,
John.
John. Okay, John. So John, right? We dated over quarantine. I actually, well, the first time meeting him was for Sam's birthday. Is that too? Yeah, for Sam's birthday. That's when I first really talked to him because they came over to my house, like because Sam lives so
Oh yeah.
close to my house, and that's how I found out we went to the same preschool as well. So they wanted to go on a hike, but at the time I had AP Euro shit to do, and so I had to study. And so actually, this hits the
Hmm.
mark as like almost 1 year, right? Because it's
Uh-huh.
almost
Oh my
February,
god,
and then
one
when
year anniversary.
yeah, woman, yeah. So then when we went on the walk, right, and then he like mentioned like, oh, my middle school, I mean my preschool is turning into this like private school shit. I'm like, wait, I know. You go to Parkside, bro? And then he's like, yeah. And I'm like, holy shit, I go to Parkside. Why don't I remember you? And then later on, when I found a picture of our whole class, you know those um like kind of yearbook thing,
Yeah, like
but
the
since our
class
class is really
photo.
small, it's just one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I crossed out the people I don't like, and I crossed out him. To this day I don't know why. Uh, should
I
have
Now
been
think
you
a
know
I
red
think
why.
I
flag.
read
You
your
know why.
yearbook before.
Should have been a red flag in the first
Yeah,
place.
you knew why. You just didn't know now.
No, I don't
Yeah,
Or you
know.
didn't
I
know
honestly
before.
don't remember.
sure.
But
Whatever you
Your
say.
younger self was hinting towards what would happen now.
so then actually thanks to and then we met up again, and that was for I don't know was that for Emily's birthday? No, it wasn't. It was just a hangout, right? When we went to Sarah,
Oh yeah, when we went to Sarah, it wasn't even for anything. We were just there.
it was we just want to hang out, yeah. So I got there first. I don't know what you guys were doing. You guys got there hella late.
My bad.
John John got there really early to get some shoes,
Oh
and
yeah.
yeah. He went there to go get some shoes, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'll come with you." He bought me a necklace, like at Hot Topic. But I was like, "Oh, that's so nice." I was just being hella nice. I was just like, because it was like kind of like
The
first
Hot
impressions kind
Topic
of shit.
necklace.
Yeah, and it was like a corgi with a knife.
Oh, isn't it still hanging off your monitor or no?
Nope, I stole it away because I replaced it with Matt's necklace.
Let's go.
And then so I don't know where it is now. I think it's just deep in my drawers somewhere collecting dust. But so then when that happened, we met up with you guys, like Brownie, Sam, Brendan, and them. And then we went to, but then while you guys went to go get boba, we actually went to the store to get his shoes, and I helped him, like, because I guess he was scared of talking to the cashiers or whatever. So I just helped him with like talking to the people and getting the right shoe size. He's like, "Oh, thank you so much for helping." I'm like, "No problem. It's not a big of a deal." So then school starts, or I think school already started by that time, and Noemi came to me like during chem, right? We were in Zoom, and then we were in chem, and we would Discord call each other every single time we have chem, and then Noemi was like, "Dude, I have something to tell you, but I can't tell you." And I was like, "Noemi, Noemi, it's okay. What is it?" And she's like, "I can't tell you. I promise him I can't tell you." And then within like 2 hours of interrogation,
Bro, you're
I
so
finally got
good.
Noemi.
You were just like
It's
he
so hard
likes
not to
you.
say
Okay,
no.
damn. Shut up.
It's so hard not to say no.
And then Noemi was just like, "Fine, man. John likes you." I'm like, "Huh?" I was not expecting that because I was like guessing like other girls that seemed more suitable because at that time I didn't want to be that conceited little bitch being like, Yeah, he likes me, right? He likes me.
Yeah,
Um,
he likes you.
and then so knowing that information, I had the upper hand.
I think you
Heh
also
heh.
texted me it. You like freaked
Hmm?
out to me as well.
Oh yeah, because I didn't because that like at that time that was like my first, I guess,
I
person
think you were
liking me.
also. I think this was like the phase where like you wanted a boyfriend as well.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I
That was like my
remember.
desperate. That
Yeah,
was
you
my
were literally
desperate.
like, I need a boyfriend.
I need a boyfriend, guys. Please, I don't care who, just give me one.
I don't
So
care who.
Do you want to
I
tell
don't
like the
care
the
who.
grave story
What grave story?
when you went to like was it like your grandpa's grave or something and you asked him
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, so backstory on that. Oh my god, that was a few months. That was like a month ago. Like I was like a month before, or like a few weeks before. Um, I went to so my grandpa passed away in 2018, and I went to his ashes at the grave, and like I was just pretty much there, being like, "Grandpa, can I please get into UCLA and get a boyfriend?" And then 2 weeks later, John asked me out. Well, when I woke up from a nap.
who asked you? You like lagged out.
When John asked me out,
Oh,
it was like 2 weeks after I went to my grandpa asking him for a boyfriend and getting into UCLA, you know? And so
Mhm.
but I was like messing with him the whole time too. And he would use that he didn't know that I knew. So he would be like, "So, if someone asked you out, if I was gonna ask out a girl, how would a girl want to be asked?" So then after like we were gonna hang out on Friday, but then Wednesday I took a nap, and then when I woke up, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get some food. I'm a little hungry." And then he's like, "Wait, Victoria, wait. Do you wanna hang out? Like, you wanna hang out?" And I was like, I thought we were already gonna hang out on Friday. What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Oh no, I mean like date." And I'm like, "What?" Because I didn't expect him to do it that fucking
this
early.
why is he so
Kind of shit.
awkward? This man got no game.
Exactly.
He
So
had so many exes though.
This man
yeah, he
got
has
no game, wasn't he?
so
Holy
many
fuck.
fucking exes. And so when
I
I
think he's
find
I don't have game at all, but I know this man got no game.
so finally I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then so Friday that was like gonna be our first date, but then he had to go to your childhood, that other guy that went to the
Yeah,
preschool's
yeah, yeah.
birthday, right? So then at that same time, his like babysitter had cancer.
Huh?
I think, yeah. His babysitter had cancer, was gonna pass away or something. So then he completely ghosted me, and I was like, when I tried to ask him like, "Hey, are you okay?" or anything like that, he just didn't. He's just like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine,"
I don't know
and
if I
then
should
would
say
never
this, but
talk
he
to me.
called me during this
What do
Yeah.
you
time
say?
and he was like, Carl, I don't know what to do. I kind of want to break up, but I also don't. Like, I don't know
What?
what I should do.
Oh boy, you never told me this.
What an
Like,
a-hole.
No, he
what?
wasn't. He wasn't being an asshole about it. He was just like, I feel bad because like all of this and like this is her first relationship and I don't want to give her a bad impression and stuff. I but I don't want but I want to end it. I
I mean,
was
like you
like,
guys only
and
dated
I
for
was
like a
literally just
week.
like, I was
Or
like, I feel like it's better if you end it because if at this point you're just not even gonna show anything towards her and then she'll just find out and then at
Yeah.
that point she's gonna choose to
exactly.
break up with you
Yeah.
first. And he was like, yeah, well, I guess so.
Dude, thank
And
God I
then the
did
way
it.
he broke up with you is by not texting you at all. This man literally like ghosted the
Yeah.
fuck out
What
of
the
you.
fuck? Dude, yeah. And then I finally just gave up when I just like texted him. I was like, "Hey, do you want to just be friends?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Yeah, cause
And we never even.
he was literally like I miss when we were friends because we were so much closer.
Yeah, dude. After we broke up, I thought everything was gonna be chill, but then he just like ghosted me more, and I was like, I want to be friends with him because he's a cool friend. Like he's a chill dude, but I guess that just doesn't work like that for him,
Dude,
and he just didn't.
he had no fucking game
It's so
whatsoever.
bad.
I saw
And
his text
Dude, I was
and I
honestly
was like,
so
hey
sorry.
man.
I was actually so hyper when John said that he liked her, cause like I thought he was gonna be like the perfect match for her.
Yeah,
Since he's
I
like a
thought they were
good friend.
chilling.
So right now his current relationship is like absolute shit because like within the first week he already said that the girl was having like red flags and shit. But then later on he's like, "Oh, that was just her being on her period." I'm like, "So even can't even handle her when you're on her
Yo.
period?"
Dude,
What
I
the
don't think he's
fuck?
ready for any relationship. He should just like calm down.
This man needs
Exactly.
to worry on himself a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
bad. Um, but well, I learned my lesson, and now
You
I got the
got
new
someone who
improved.
is way better.
So, what do you mean way better? You mean like a 10 times million better? It's like,
Bro, would you say that or no?
hmm?
Would you say that like would you say Matt's like a good improvement or like a good improvement?
He is a amazing improvement.
Exactly.
Like, dude, oh my god. I honestly thought like after that, I was just like, I'm not
I
gonna
think your
date.
grandpa was just testing you and he just gave you a better one.
Actually the same thing happened with Matt too because after I think that and then I went to go visit my grandpa again. I'm like, can I get into UCLA and actually get a boyfriend? And then
Can
a
I
few weeks
actually
later,
get a boyfriend?
can I actually get a
Yeah, I like how
boyfriend?
you weren't even like, can I get a better shot at a boyfriend? Can I just get a better one?
But then
I didn't like that one.
side story of that, right? You know what's interesting? The
Oh
month
yeah, you were
before I
also.
met the month before I met Matt, his I don't know if I can say it, but well, it's gonna be unlisted. So, his grandpa also passed away.
Did he also
But
ask for a girlfriend?
no, I don't think so. But it's just a weird coincidence when I asked my grandpa. I like we to this day we both say that like I'm pretty sure both grandpas met because his grandpa is also Chinese Filipino,
Let's go.
and he knows how to speak, right? So I'm pretty we were saying like, oh, I'm pretty sure our grandpas met each other like in heaven, and I was like, well, I'm pretty sure these two are a good match, right? Like I'm pretty sure my grandpa went up to him like, hey, you know,
Is this
I
one
know you're
good?
new here. My granddaughter, she's looking for one. I think that would be a good match with
I
you.
think you also asked like something related to Valorant to your grandpa.
Did I?
I think you did.
Really?
Yeah, I think you also because I remember you asked something like like Valorant related, like when you're talking about like
No, no, no.
your boyfriend.
I asked him for BTS concert tickets and I got it.
Oh yeah, I mean you also asked for that,
Yeah,
which
dude,
was also pretty sick.
grandpa. My grandpa, no. My
Yeah,
grandpa can never say
bruh,
no, man.
gotta dab my man
He
up.
out there. Dab him up.
That guy's a
Uh,
legend.
actually, dude, man. Shout out to him. He used to
Shout
be
out to
an
my grand.
electronic. I actually talked to my mom about it recently, and he's like, he was a college professor in Shanghai
What the?
back in his younger days, and he taught the major of electronics, kind of like for building TVs at that time, but like imagine if he was here now and like Matt is going to computer software engineering. Dude,
Oh,
oh my
I would
god.
imagine. That'd be so sick.
That would have been so cool. But yeah, now I'm dating Matt. I've never been happier. And
Let's
yay!
go.
And then
That's a clip. Yo,
also,
someone clip
and
that
then
from Matt.
let's go. And then Noemi. Noemi's also
Yeah.
in a very happy relationship too.
Yo,
Yes,
someone clip
I
that from
am.
Matt real quick. Matt's just gonna
And
be
then
like, you said that.
now, Carl, it's gonna be your turn
Who
soon,
said it
isn't
was
it?
my
I mean,
turn?
you
We're just
gotta
waiting
find
Are
for
you
you.
really
someone.
like it's like a relay race? It's like you guys got your relationships and now you're like passing the baton.
Yeah. Oh, wait, like in weddings where you throw back the bouquet. Oh my God, Carl, you caught it. You gotta get
Nah,
someone
if you
now.
guys have a wedding, I'll be your flower girl. Like actually dead ass.
Oh my God.
Flower girl?
Wait. Can
Okay,
I send
I'm
you?
excited.
Wait,
I'm
please.
excited.
Wait. I got this. Hold on. I have an image that you can put onto there. Hold on. Remember that time where we met up and then you had the flower thing? Hold on.
Oh yeah, when I had the I forgot what it was called, but I know what you're talking about.
Here, I got you. Oh, I found it. So, yeah. Noemi, don't you want? to talk about can we say his real name or do we have to like
I mean, like,
you
I
can
feel like
keep it
no
safe.
one in this chat would know him. Like,
oh yeah.
no.
Oh, I just saw Matt's fucking chat.
Yeah.
Bruh, you're so fucking cute. I love you.
I love you.
What?
Bruh, you're so fucking cute, man.
No, it was in a Valorant game, and I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. We just clicked. That's all I can say.
Mm.
Yeah, because
And
like
that
we
was
had
like
like really similar interests and stuff like that. That's what made me like really like.
and like thankfully that was like right about the good like perfect timing because of what's his name? We'll just call him no, I don't care. We don't know. Anthony.
Anthony?
Okay,
What the
well,
fuck?
Yeah.
Sam knows an
well, like
Anthony. He's gonna be like, who the fuck?
yeah, I was so sad, and and then like he actually made me really happy because like I
That's
don't
sweet.
know, yeah, but like I only liked him before. Like I didn't really think of him as that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, he's really fun. Like, what a great friend, you know? And then like we started talking a lot more. He like introduced me to his friends. I didn't like I think I started liking like I noticed he liked me
How do you know?
because
Oh
he
wait, we're
Okay,
talking about Edric, right?
you're so.
no, because like
Wait,
his
you
friends were
just wait. Why
talking about
you
like
just said his fucking name? Oh
Huh?
wait, wait. You allowed it. Never mind.
because his
What's
friends were
that?
like talking about like his future and like friendships. No, like being in a relationship and stuff like that, and like what he wants in a girl. And
Yeah.
his friends was like, "Oh, Noemi, you should take notes." And I was like, "Wait, what? Why?"
Wait, so they just
Mm.
blatantly said, okay.
Dude,
Yeah, I was
you
like,
know what the
"Wait,
best feeling
why?"
is? Like it like you hate it, but then at the same time you love it is when the guy's friends are like shipping you with that person. It's like the best feeling
Yeah.
ever. It's like, oh my god. It like butterflies in the stomach and stuff like that, but then, you know.
Mm. Oh,
Hmm. The good old times.
You mean good old time?
yeah.
I feel like that shit still happens.
But like, you know, if anyone in chat is looking for advice about relationships, is don't. mm, One
Don't go
thing
to
is,
me.
huh? What?
Because
What?
I actually messed you up, Victoria.
What? 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 Wait, what?
I
What?
messed you
What?
up with the first person, remember?
Oh yeah,
I
but it's
actually thought you.
fine. It's okay.
No, I actually feel
Literally,
so
the best
bad.
advice for a relationship is just to wait. Just
Yeah,
wait.
Yeah,
just to
I
wait.
agree. The
Literally, just
the
wait. If you do whatever the fuck Victoria did, and then
But
you'll
you're
have a
using
messed
me
up
an
life.
example.
Yeah, I'm
because
using you
like
as an example.
Okay, fine, true.
the perfect person will come to you. You just have to wait.
Yeah, that's what we. Yeah, literally, like,
Yeah.
if you rush your relationship, then it's not gonna be a good one, because it's not
Yeah.
like natural at all. You're just like, oh, I want you. It's a pretty good first podcast.
Woo.
It was pretty sick.
Okay, let's
All right, yeah,
go.
go say bye to them or something.
Okay. Thank you
All
for
right.
watching. Sub.
If you came here from Victoria's Instagram, it is not her Twitch, okay?
It's in my link tree.
Yeah, it's in
Okay.
your
The
link
link.
tree and it says Twitch and it is not her Twitch.
No, 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 no. I put Twitch. I put podcast / Carl's Twitch.
Okay, that's good. At least you
Yeah, yeah.
changed it. Road to
Okay.
affiliate, here we come. Hopefully. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we
All right.
fucking out this bitch. See you later.
Pastel pink in the sunset. You know I never wanna make you upset. How did I become so obsessed with this?
Man, I could barely read.
When I don't know, we literally had like, oh, Matt, thanks for the follow again.